We are reading one important concept. Last class we discussed about the definition, the meaning, what is motive, what is motivation, and what is motivator. In this chapter, motivation is one important topic in management. It comes on directing whatever you studied, planning, organizing, directing. So we discussed about meaning and the process behind motivation. So if there is a need, then a person is motivated. So identification of need, we discussed the first step of process when there is a need. Then unless the need is satisfied, we are not able to complete the cycle. That means a lot of requirement, tension is created. That is the process we discussed. Once the need is there, then the tension. Then to drive the need, you have to goal, you have to do a lot of hard work, you have to achieve. Suppose ତମ ଗୋଟେ example ମୁଁ ଦଉଛି ତମର ଗୋଟେ 2 wheelers ଦରକାର, bike ଦରକାର, ତମ ଘରେ ତମକୁ bike ଦେଲେ କିଣିଲେ, that is your need and you always have hard work. ତମ ଘରେ କହିଲେ ଯେ ତମର +2 ରେ କି +3 ରେ matric ରେ ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ଆସିଛ, ତମ ଗୋଟେ bike ମିଳିବ, ତମର ଆସିଗଲା, ତମର bike ମିଳିଲା, then your need is satisfied. Till that time you are motivated for the bike. ତମେ ଭଲ ପଢୁଥିଲ, ବଦମାସ କରୁଥିଲ, କାହିଁକି ନା ବାଇକ୍ ମିଳିବ ତମକୁ, ତମକୁ ଗୋଟେ ବାଇକ୍ ମିଳିଗଲା, then you will have desire for a next thing. ତମକୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବାଇକ୍ ମିଳିଲା, ତମେ ଚାହୁଁଛ କେମିତି ମୁଁ ଭଲ ପଇସା ଇନକମ୍ କରିବି, କି ଯେମିତି ଗୋଟେ କାର କିଣିବି, କାର ଚଢିବି, ଆସ୍ତେ ଆସ୍ତେ ତମର ବଢିବ ରିକ୍ୱାରମେଣ୍ଟ, ସେଇଟାକୁ ଆମେ ବଢିବା ନେକ୍ସଟ theories. जो कहते meaning, process and theories. These are there in your syllabus. We discuss about meaning. A process is that simple. Requirement is there, need is there, then that need has created the motivation factors, desires, then you are driving that desire, that is turned as goal or target for your life. Then once the goal is achieved, things are satisfied, your need is fulfilled, then the cycle is complete. It has reduced the requirement, reduced the tension. But that is what given in this diagram. And we discuss. Next is theory. These are important concepts in management, motivation, meaning, process, and theories. Theories are there are a lot of theories in their syllabus. Mostly we are covering all the important theories. Broadly, they are classified into two. One is modern, one is ancient or traditional or early theories. These early theories, that 1 to 4, what is written here, are important, which we'll discuss today. And modern are 7, early are 4. So almost more or less covered all the theories. There are 5 to 6 theories are in your syllabus, but we are discussing, or I can give you the definition for all theories. The first 4 theories are important. The first one is hierarchical theory, was given Maslow. Maslow is an psychologist, American psychologist. These people are either psychologists or scientists. They have analyzed and how person is motivated, how person is demotivated. This analysis are given in terms of theory. These are the outcome of those scientists, those psychologists, what they have done, the research on that area, and given the theory. The first one is hierarchical theory, Maslow theory, popularly known as Maslow theory. Another theory is ERG theory. That also will read with comparison with Maslow. These two are kind of comparable and similar, so it's very easy to remember. Then the third one is X and Y theory. McGregor. McGregor has given this theory. Then the fourth one is two factors theory. It is also called dual factor theory. So there are two factors controlling motivation. So you'll understand. Hygiene and motivational. So these four are important. These are called traditional theory, old theory, early age theory. Then some modern theory has come up, acquired needs theory, goal setting theory. What are the principles of goal setting? Theories of self-efficacy. Self-efficacy क्या है? What do you mean? When you have the self requirement to achieve something. For example, uh, whatever you thought of, whatever your goal is already achieved, everything is achieved. So you are thinking something else, or you are thinking beyond that. You are thinking to do something which is beyond your capacity, or to maximize your potential to achieve that. That is another theory. Reinforcement theory, cognitive theory, expectancy theory. These are all in syllabus. Equity theory. So we'll read one by one. First, we understand this 1 and 2, hierarchy theory and ERG theory. In the next slide, I have given the diagram. This colorful one is hierarchy theory, Maslow theory. Then the bottom one is ERG. So first we'll see what is hierarchy theory. Hierarchy theory is hierarchical. You have to read from bottom to top. Like what is written in the bottom? Psychological needs, then safety, then belongingness, then esteem, then self-acquisition. So bottom to top, you have to read in that order. That means whenever your basic requirement is fulfilled, the same example what I was talking, if you have a requirement, if you got the bike, you will not motivated for the bike again. You will think something else. You will think how I'll get the car. If you are thinking for an iPhone and you are motivated for that, suppose you achieved the iPhone, you purchased the iPhone, you have the iPhone, then you will think something more than that. You will think about iPad or something, some different electronic gadget from Apple. So you will think beyond that. So when your basic requirement is fulfilled, whatever you planned, you goal, then you will think something more than their goal. So that is what in the bottom level psychological needs. What is coming in the psychological needs? The basic requirement of human survival. But ମଣିଷର ବଞ୍ଚିବା ପାଇଁ ଜୀବନ ଦରକାର, ଖାଦ୍ୟ ଦରକାର, ପାଣି ଦରକାର, food, water, shelter, air, ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ବେସିକ ଜିନିଷ ଦରକାର, ସେଇଗୁଡ଼ା ମଣିଷର ଆଗେ ଦରକାର। ତମ ପାଖରେ ଯଦି ପଇସା ଅଛି ତମେ ଖାଇବାଟା କେମିତି ଆଗେ, ତମ ପାଖରେ ଯଦି ଖାଇବା ନାହିଁ କିନ୍ତୁ ପଇସା ଅଛି, you will purchase food, କେମିତି ଖାଇବାଟା ଆସିବ ତମେ ସେ କଥା ଭାବିବା। You will not think about your petrol, your phone, your dress, If everything is there, then you will think about that. Psychological need, the basic requirement, basic need. Then once you have the food, shelter, ତମର ଯଦି ଖାଇବା ହେଇଗଲା, ତ ଆଜି ଖାଇବା ହେଇଗଲା, କାଲି କି କଣ ଖାଇବ ସେ କଥା ଭାବିବ। କାଲି କି କେମିତି ଶୋଇବ ସେ କଥା ଭାବିବ। ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଘର କେମିତି ହବ ସେ କଥା ଭାବିବ। ତେଣୁ ସେଫ୍ଟି ନିଡ୍ସ, ସିକ୍ୟୁରିଟି ନିଡ୍ସ। ପ୍ରଥମ ସାଇକୋଲୋଜିକାଲ ନିଡ୍ ପରେ ତମର ସେଫ୍ଟି ନିଡ୍ସ ଆସୁଛି। ତମେ କେମିତି ତମର ଖରା ବର୍ଷାକୁ ରକ୍ଷା କରିବା ପାଇଁ ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଘର କେମିତି ହବ, ତମର କେମିତି ଖାଇବାଟା ଆଜି ହେଇଥିଲା କାଲି କେମିତି ହବ। These are called basic needs, psychological needs and safety needs. So Maslow given this opinion that once you achieve the first stage, then we'll go to the second stage. Once your psychological needs are fulfilled, then you go to the next step for the safety needs. Once, let's say, all these two things are achieved, you have the psychological needs, you have the safety needs, then you will go to the third step, belongingness. Belongingness, what? You will look for people surrounding you. You cannot stay alone. You have to stay with your friends, family. You will stay with your parents. You will stay with your spouse. So you need that. That is the requirement. You need people to love you, people to affect you. So some level of belongingness required. That is your next requirement. You have a house to stay, you have food to eat, you have the minimum safety thing, you have a job, you have then you need the belongingness. That is the third thing. Once you have the belongingness, then you need esteem need. What is coming in esteem need? Recognition. Or suppose you want a good job where people will respect you. You want to be in a political ground, political field, so that people will listen to you. So this is your requirement. So that is the esteem need. So you want some position, you want some recognition in the society, you want a very famous person. So you want କିଛି ଲୋକ ତମକୁ ଜାଣନ୍ତୁ, ତମକୁ ପଚାରନ୍ତୁ, ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ esteem need ରେ। You have the psychological need, basic requirements, safety needs, you have the belongingness, then you have the esteem need in the society. People should ask you, people should listen to you, people should respect you. Those things are the human requirement. So Maslow gave this analysis based on this hierarchy people need. Unless this hierarchy are made, so people will be still motivated. Suppose ତମର ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କରିବାର ଅଛି, ଜିନିଷ କରିବା ନ କଲା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ତମେ ସେଟାକୁ କେମିତି achieve କରିବ, you will be motivated for that. The last step is self-acquisition. As I told you, when a person wants to do something beyond his capacity, or everything is done. Suppose you achieved everything, you have a lot of money, you have a lot of recognition, you have a lot of things you achieved in the life. So you are already retired. So now you may think something more than that. You can go to Himalaya. Suppose you want to survive in a different world and you want to donate everything. बहुत कम लोग थांती ए लेवल है। Analysis says around 1% or 2% people are in this level. तुम जेकोसी बड़ लोक देख आम कंट्री रे जेकोसी बड़ लोक देख, you think about the richest man. Richest man, so immediately what comes in your mind? Ambani. they are the richest man. But whenever someone is more richer than them, ସେମାନେ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି କେମିତି how to cross them. So they have a different goal. They're still in the esteem level, not in the self acquisition. ତେଣୁ nothing is ending. So everything is depends on the human needs. So whenever there is a need, so you have a goal, you have to achieve that goal, you have to work hard from your basic needs, psychological need to the self-acquisition. So this is Maslow theory of hierarchy. It's also known as hierarchy theory. That means once one goal is satisfied, the next goal is coming. Once the next is satisfied, then next another third step, fourth step. So human being is going step by step, achieving step by step all the needs, all the goals. That is the motivation theory of Maslow. What is written? Read. Maslow hierarchy of needs is a model of understanding the motivation of human behavior. It maps different motivation into a pyramid with each level representing a different human needs. This includes psychological needs, safety, love and belongings, esteem and self-acquisition. Same thing is written here. So, suppose you have to explain the exam, you can elaborate, you can write, you can draw a diagram. This will give a good mark. So this is one important theory for motivation. The next thing is ERG. ERG is very much similar to that. Only thing the group is different. Suppose here you read 5 category, 5 levels. And in ERG, that is regrouped to 3. Existence, relatedness, growth. So these 5 needs grouped into 3 needs. Existence, relatedness, growth. ERG. ERG is given by Alderfer. Alderfer ERG theory suggests that there are 3 groups of core needs. Existence for E, relatedness R, and growth G. That's why the name is ERG and the acronym is ERG. If you see this diagram, the basic need, that means safety and psychology, are grouped like existence. So Alfred thought there is no need of 5, so he only redefined this 5 into 3. So these 2 basic needs, safety and psychology, grouped into one existence need. That means a person need all these things to exist. That is existence need. Then is relatedness. Relatedness is mostly the belonging needs and part of esteem need. So esteem need is partly into relatedness and partly into growth. If you compare the diagram, the first 2 into existence, next 1.5 into relatedness, next 1.5 into growth. So there are 3 group regroup from that 5 group, whatever you studied in Maslow theory. So that is ERG theory. And there is some comparison between Maslow and ERG. Maslow says that once a person complete the psychological needs, will move to the safety needs. Once the safety needs is complete, then move to the belongingness, love and affection, then the esteem need, then self-acquisition. But Alfred says in ERG theory, one person can work, can achieve, can target both the stages. Not necessarily one goal is achieved, then you'll go to second. Suppose you are in the third step, belongingness, love and affection. You also target to achieve the next esteem needs. So not necessarily you have to complete one goal, then you have to go to next goal. ERG says parallelly you can achieve two goals or target for work for two goals. That is the analysis, that is the difference between ERG and Maslow. These two important theory are given in your syllabus, and you have to remember it may come as a short question, long question. Once you understand the concept, you can write the answer. Next two we'll read about. Next two theory is one is dual factor and two factor theory. It is what we discussed. And another is XY theory. Dual factor is two factor theory. There are two factors controlling the human psychology, human motivation factor. One is hygiene, another is motivator. These two factors, hygiene and motivator. So if the hygiene is bad, if the environment is bad, if the work culture is bad, the place where you are working, the office is bad, so that you will not motivated, you will not work more. So your motivation factor depends on the good hygiene system, the culture. Encompasses basic things like working condition, compensation, supervision, and company policy. Your environment and salary should be good. That will come under hygiene. So once these are not there, your motivation will reduce. Another is motivator. Motivator are the things like force recognition. So how a person is motivated depending on the bonus or different facilities given in the organization, opportunity for advancement. These are the factors that when a present increase in the employee's motivation, productivity and commitment. So when the organization is giving you all those motivating factor, the employees are motivated for their work. So there are two factors, hygiene and motivator. Similarly, in XY theory, if you see the diagram, one is looking like X, another is Y. In X theory is more like controlling people or authority, is bossism. ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକକୁ ଯଦି ସବୁବେଳେ ଖୁଣ୍ଟିବ କିମ୍ବା ତାକୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ମାନେ ନେଗେଟିଭ ତାକୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ତାକୁ ବାରିବ କିମ୍ବା ତାର ଆପ୍ରୋଚକୁ ତାର ଯୋଉ କାମ କରି ଆପ୍ରୋଚକୁ ତମେ ଆପ୍ରିସିଏଟ କରୁନାହ, then that person will be not motivated. On the other hand, you are very liberal. You always appreciate the people, how they work, whatever they achieve. You are recognizing everything. You are empowering everything. You are empowering. That means that person is always motivated when you are doing this thing. So these are different factors. In the X factor, you are not motivating. You are always authoritative. You are always instructive. So a person is not motivated in X factor. The person is motivated in Y theory, Y factor. So your staff, whoever you are working, if you are working closely with that person, if you are appreciating always whatever the achievement, if we are empowering the person, then the person is motivatable. That comes under Y theory. And if you are giving the authority, giving the punishment, if the person is doing something wrong, you are not able to accept that mistake, you are always scolding the person. ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ କାମ କରୁଛି, ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଭୁଲ କାମ କରିଦେଲ, ତମେ ଯଦି ତାକୁ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରୁନ, ସେ ମୋଟିଭେଟ ହବନି। ତମେ ଯଦି in other hand you are supporting that mistake, ତମେ ଯଦି ଭୁଲ କାମ କଲ ତାକୁ ସପୋର୍ଟ କରୁଛ, ତାକୁ ଶିଖଉଛ, ତାକୁ କହିଲେ ଯେ କ'ଣ ଭୁଲ କଲା, then he will be motivated। ସେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟାଇମ କେମିତି ଭୁଲ ନ କରିବା ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିବ। That is the main difference between X theory and Y theory. What is written will read. Theory X works on the idea of punishing people to keep the work going. Punishing means same authority. While under theory Y, promotion, reward and recognition plays an important part. This keeps employees motivated to work hard towards achieving the goal of the organization. So in X, you are punishing people. Punishing means you are giving authority, giving command, giving direction, but you are not appreciating, you are not recognizing personal achievement. In Y theory, you are doing the other way. You are appreciating, you are recognizing the effort, you are having space to admit the person's mistake. लोक भूल कले कौन कले ताको सुधारुच। प्रथम एक्स थ्योरी तमे सबले कमेंट कर रागुच, दैट इज द मेन डिफरेंस between X theory and Y theory. This is another theory of motivation, how person is motivated. So we discussed 4 theory. One is Maslow theory, ERG, and 2-factor theory, and XY theory. This may come as one question, one long question or short question. These 4 are treated as traditional theory, old theory, or ancient theory of motivation. These 4, what I was telling, hierarchy, needs, ERG, theory X and Y, 2-factor theory. All these are in your syllabus. You can read little broadly, you can see the background, but you understand the concept. These are different analysis, different theory given to raise the motivation, to raise the human psychology. Then we'll read about modern theory. There are 7 in modern theory. Then these 4 we discussed, we can revise. Next time we'll discuss this another 7 modern theory. So this will complete your entire motivation unit. That means second unit. In second unit, this is one important concept, for meaning, process, and different theories of motivation. This is important as per your syllabus. This is given in the second unit. So another class will take this to complete their second unit. Then we'll move to third unit, which is team building, all these things. These two are important. Read through it and let me know if you have question. Maslow and ERG. Most of the times it comes in the exam. Maslow and ERG. These two are important. Next time we'll read all the modern theory. These are in hierarchical theory, and sometimes Maslow is known as hierarchy theory. You can group this all these four into ancient theory, traditional theory, whatever the four we read, Maslow, ERG, two factors, and XY. All these four are traditional theory. Okay, we'll meet in the next class.